Oh, hamburger juice. It's your boy, Smoke Screeners Prime.
Alright fam, so my review on Snout Spout is going to be a little different. What I want to talk about are the arms. So as you can see down here fam, he has the double jointed legs, but his arms are not double jointed. Now as you can see, we go down here, this is the Classics Fisto. You see how the arm back in the day, you know, it was good for its time. Still a nice fig. Very hard to get without paying a lot of money. And you see the arm, you see the legs. Now I'm just going to move on to Faker, which is the basic body for the Masterverse line. Faker, look at how the arms are. Double. Then we go to 40th anniversary, of course, with the new cartoon head on there. And you can see the arm is double, right? Leg is double. Move on up to Scale of God, which is the biggest figure there was at the time when it first jumped off. As you can see, double. Move down, double. We're gonna come over here and we're gonna go to the Too Bad. The biggest figure of Masterverse so far. Double. Now we go to what I just got today, Snout Spout. And single, double. That for me is an issue. However, if you look right here, you see that indent. That indent gives him a little more of a bend compared to the classic. So I'm guessing they did this to kind of make the figure look more like the classic, where it doesn't have that. So I had to look again. As you can see how Fisto arm is, it's, you know, sort of a gap, but not like how Faker and He-Man's and even Scale Gods looks really, well, no, it's about the same. But if you look at Snout Spout, his gap is not that bad, and it doesn't mess up with the aesthetic as much. Like going to Too Bad, the aesthetic has the flexibility that we want, but no, it's that gap. It doesn't bother me, but it bothers a lot of people. I now see when I look at this what they're trying to do. They're trying to not break up the figure aesthetic as much, but still give you the close to the posability of this. Me myself, I'm fine with the aesthetics being like this. Doesn't bother me. This, you know, is fine for when it was. I still use these figures. I still collect them and everything. I mean, I don't collect them anymore because the Masterverse line, but they're still good to, you know, for fillers. This is interesting. This may grow on me. I don't know, but I'm cool with these, the way they do the arms here. However, one thing I will say, if you look at the size of Snout Spout, he's huge. He is the second largest figure in the Masterverse line. Because Too Bad is the large. Well, no, he may not be the second because we also got Whiplash. So I have to put Whiplash up here. Hold on. I almost forgot about Beastman. And Beastman and Whiplash are two of the other larger figures. However, neither one of them are bigger than Scale of God. Whiplash is kind of closer, but they aren't. And you can see that their arms are the same. Again, it doesn't bother me. All right, so back to this. You can look at the size of these guys. And Snout Spout, again, is a huge figure. Now, as far as girth, Faker would be the one that's not as buff, so to speak, as the rest. You go down to Fisto. The classics always had a lot of girth on him. Compare Faker to He-Man, because He-Man has that bigger chest. He looks, and he's tall, a little bit taller. He's a little bit more imposing than Faker. Then you go to Scale of God. Of course, he has those shoulder pads on, but still, he has the height and he's imposing. go over to Too Bad, who is the largest of the Massiverse figures. He's definitely has a height and imposing because he has the two heads on there. But when you go to Spout, put his snout down there, you can see this guy definitely has size and he has girth. I wish that they do another Savage He-Man and give him this size right here. That would be awesome, a perfect size for him to show Battle and Skelegod. Because until then, I was like, you know, someone would just have to try to take this He-Man right here, who the size still is off a great deal, but he had the girth to kind of show like a Savage He-Man, and you could tweak it like that. And a lot of people are looking for a body to use for the Savage He-Man, and I will say this body for Snout Spout, I don't know exactly, because I'm not great at customizing like that, but there are some people who can really get down and dirty like that, like I can't. They probably could take this body and do some things with it. So with all that being said, fam, you tell me what you think, fam. Tell me what you think. Oh, hold on, fam. I got one more thing to show you. One more thing. I don't know how that slipped my mind. All right, fam. This was my Snout Spout stand-in, and it's the 2000X head that came in that pack with those other heads. Hold on. Let me pull this off real quick right there. And so that's how the head looks. It doesn't have tusks, but it has the area where the tusks would be. And I think this is it was a nice look. It has a robotic kind of feel that's kind of updated, which I think can still work well with the Massiverse line. I wish that this head was adjustable like this. That would really make this head right here awesome. But as you can see, I put this on the Zodiac body because it had the grays, and took the neck piece that was for the Massiverse Stratos and put that on him. So I just want to give him a different look. And the quote-unquote sash is from the Mandalorian. I put a cloth one on him, so I just use that to make him different, kind of making him look like a regular version of Snout Spout's people, so to speak, in my mind. So I think they look great together. That helmet came from the War World Hulk, and you know, I never built that figure all the way, but no, I had the head and I had the helmet, so I just put that on him actually this week to see how it looked. I actually put this figure together this week, but I had that 2000X head for a while. But I have to say, man, I'm really digging this Snout Spout, especially his size and the ability for his snout to move back and forth, and the water effect is a nice touch as well. So you tell me, fam, what do you think? Did you care about Snout Spout? Did you order from Snout Spout, or he's not a figure you wasn't even on your radar? So let your boy know. And like a fat kid in dodgeball, I'm out, baby. And don't forget to like and subscribe.